Hey guys, this is MB from underdogchance.com and let's go to today's MLB picks and my projections from my private betting model. As I mentioned in my previous videos, last season I made 40 units, the season before I also made a profit, and this season my goal is to make 30 units of profit. We still have a lot of games, a lot of months. Right now I started with 27 wins, 29 losses with minus 16 units of loss or profit if you like, and today I have a couple of qualified bets. Yesterday, I didn't create a video because I simply didn't find any value. But today, I have a couple of games and I will also share my projections with you. Of course, you can always check different lineups. There might be some discrepancies between projections, but I'm always looking for a little bit bigger discrepancy between my numbers and bookmakers' numbers. And let's go to today's games. Okay, Miami Chicago Cubs, no value, not no value, because the value is always the difference between your projected odds and bookmakers' odds. So if you don't have the odds, your probability, then you cannot say that there is no value. So it was my mistake that what I just said, because I didn't put here bookmakers odds, right? But my projected odds with league average pitcher for Miami, I give 67.63% of chance to Chicago Cubs, but by default, I stay away from the games if the team has league average pitcher here, and this is a situation where pitcher is not qualified because he doesn't have enough innings pitch in certain period of time. Okay, so Boston, Pittsburgh, the same story. Angels against Cincinnati, the same story. Then we have Chicago White Sox against Philadelphia, Crotchet against Spencer Turnbull, left-handed pitcher against righty. Based on my projections, Philadelphia should be favorite. They are favorite. My betting model gives them 58.46% of chance to win this game. Of course, they are better team. They play at home, but my betting model shows that they should be minus 141. Bookmakers minus 175. So maybe in full game, White Sox is slightly underrated, but I don't. My betting model don't trust them in full game because, of course, we also need to include bullpen later, and Chicago White Sox is not that great team this season. But I found the value with White Sox in first 5 innings, and because of that, Chicago White Sox is 2 unit play in first 5 innings plus 0.5. That means that if the game is tied after first 5 innings, this is a winning bet. Okay, so this is where they will have the best chance against the righty in first 5 innings, because my betting model show that Crotchet might have small advantage against Spencer Turnbull. So this is my first qualified bet. Okay, Houston, Washington, Verlander against Gore. Based on my projections, Washington should be home underdog. They are home underdog, but maybe they are slightly underrated. I found small value both in first 5 innings and full money line game, but it is still not there to be qualified bet for me. Okay, Tampa Bay Rays against Yankees. I stay away from this game. We have league average pitcher here in my betting model, so I will skip this. Oakland, Cleveland, Joe Boyle against Tristan McKenzie, two right-handed pitchers, and of course Cleveland is better team. They're playing at home. But based on my projections, they should be only minus 125. They are minus 167. So there is small value with Oakland full money line game. But I don't, not I, but my betting model don't trust Oakland in full money line game. But we found the value with Oakland in first 5 innings. And because of that, Oakland first 5 inning again plus 0.5 for 2 unit is a play. Okay, plus 0.5 means that if the game is tied after 5 innings, it is also a winning bet. Texas, Atlanta, Heaney against Chris Sale, two left-handed pitchers. Based on my projections, Atlanta should be minus 234. They are minus 192. So there is some value with Atlanta, but not good enough based on my current criteria. So I would stay away from this game. Okay. Baltimore, Kansas, Kramer against Marsh. Based on my projections, Baltimore should be minus 182. They are minus 133. Better overall team. I didn't find a value in first 5 innings, but later Baltimore should have the advantage and close the game. So Baltimore money line at 1.25 is my another play. Detroit, Minnesota, Jack Flaherty, Joe Ryan. My betting model gives Minnesota 60.62% of chance to win this game. My fair odds minus 154, bookmakers minus 141. So small value with Minnesota, but not good enough. Then we have Milwaukee's St. Louis, Freddy Peralta against Kyle Gibson. Based on my projections, Milwaukee should be minus 154 favorite. So there is some value with Milwaukee in this game, but betting model doesn't show such a big advantage late in the game for Milwaukee. But I found the value with Milwaukee first 5 innings for 2 units. Okay, so this is another play. Seattle, Colorado, Emerson Hancock, Dakota Hudson. Based on my projections, Seattle should be minus 151, bookmakers minus 125. So maybe small value with Seattle, but not good enough because at this moment I have a little bit bigger discrepancy for finding these bets. Later, maybe I will be a little bit less tolerant, but it is still, we are not even in 3 weeks into the season, so it is 2 weeks and a little bit more. So there is still a lot of games. More and more stats will come, and more and more precise projections will be for this season. And right now, it is for me okay to have a little bit bigger criteria, and this is not qualified by Toronto, San Diego. I would stay away from this game. Mets, Dodgers, Yamamoto. So if you have my betting model and if you change criteria for less innings pitched, for example, 10 innings pitched to be qualified in this betting model, you will see that you will have Yamamoto here. His numbers are pretty impressive, advanced statistics for pitching, but the projections will be slightly different. Okay, so I would still stay away from this game at this moment. Arizona, San Francisco Giants, two left-handed pitchers, Jordan Montgomery, Blake Snell. Based on my betting model, 51.60% to San Francisco. My numbers and bookmakers' numbers are very similar. I also didn't find a value in first 5 innings. So that's it for me today. Okay, so that's it for me today. Thank you for watching. Whatever you decide to take, I wish you good luck. And always remember, never blindly follow anyone. Always do your own bets. Try to get the best odds on the betting market. And never forget to take your profits and reinvest them. Okay, so thank you for watching.